Okay, welcome back to Normski TV. Sorry for the late post. Well, am I sorry? Because I normally post this late anyway. It's concerning Gabriel Mangalese, or Mangalese, if that's the right pronunciation. Um, you know, is he coming or is he not? This is the question. Um, you know, there's a lot of news outlets out there claiming that Man United have come in for a late bid, and that's kind of possibly turned his head. And it's just kind of getting frustrating. Now, look, a lot of the times the media, they're saying sometimes it could be driven by the agents for Arsenal to get the deal going quicker, or it could be just clickbait for the media out there. The Mirror's come out and said that Man United have come in for a late bid, and other media companies are saying the same thing, and it's just getting quite boring. And I think at the end of the day, if you know Gabriel wants to sign for Arsenal, then if he's made his choice, then let's just do it. Because it I don't know, it is getting quite frustrating, and it's not what we want to hear. But yesterday I spoke about it, and it seemed like it was a done deal. But then you can't say nothing is ever definite in life. Um, Now, we heard on Talksport that his president was talking to the Talksport yesterday, and he was talking really highly of Gabriel, and he was basically saying just to say the quote, he goes, I think he's narrowed it down. He told Talksport, I think it's a fair to say that Arsenal are a high interest to him. Napoli is a high interest to him. Okay, we've given him plenty of time to make up his mind. We've always said, look, if we have an agreement with two clubs or three clubs and the agreements are the same, then we are not going to create a bidding competition. He also goes on to say it's always fair. We always say whenever we have the number that we want, you are free to choose. At that choice, I don't think I'm giving up too much if I tell you that choice is probably today or tomorrow. Okay, so we haven't heard anything today. It's still speculation. We're still hearing. We're hearing that he's done his medical, and some said, he hasn't. So I don't know. He goes, I'm unable to tell you what choice is. We've given him some recommendations, but we don't like to talk about it in public because we don't want people to feel bad. We've talked about where he should go, but at the end of the day, he and his environment make a choice, and we support that. Now, the Times have come out and report that the 22-year-old has already passed the medical and is edging closer to a move to the Emirates. So here you have it. And just in the last sort of half an hour or so, I was reading another article from where is it? I think it's the name of it. Well, the guy that is Gianluca Di Marzio, I think if that's how you pronounce it, or Di Marzio, and he's saying while Napoli has asked for more time as they wait to see if the deal is to send Koulibaly to Manchester City materialises, Arsenal are taking concrete steps to acquire Gabriel. The Gunners have matched Napoli's offer of 26 million euros plus 4 million in bonuses and made an intriguing offer to the centre back who was born in '97. As a result, Gabriel is closer to joining Arsenal. Now, he's saying, should Manchester United not submit an improved bid, Arsenal could close the deal for Gabriel already on Saturday. So, look, let's wait and see. Could it be tomorrow that we hear some sort of announcement and that he has really? I mean, a lot of people on on social media are saying that look, let's not get too down about this. Is that the it's a lot of newspaper clickbait that's going on, and he has done his medical, and really it's just a case of waiting for the deal to be signed on a 5-year deal. So listen, it's not nice when you think you're nearly there and then all of a sudden something gets thrown into the spanner gets thrown into the works. So I'm hoping that tomorrow we will hear something concrete, and just guys, media man, just forget it, man. Listen, the guy, as I said, Gabriel, I said it yesterday. Thank you for choosing Arsenal. Make up your mind. listen, it's got to be tomorrow now. We need to hear something now. And let's just move on from this saga because we need to be getting on with getting other transfer targets in. But that's the news concerning Gabriel. Right. Let's see. There's a couple of other things. Right. Aubameyang was on social media last night doing an Instagram live with a certain guy. And basically, you know, again, the papers have picked up on this. You know, Mirror again. Oh, you know, I think he was saying something to the effect that oh, he hasn't received the papers yet. This is Aubameyang on Insta saying he hasn't received the paperwork yet. So he doesn't know what the contract. So the Mirrors jumped on it and said, oh, you know, there could be some major issues or an issue with Aubameyang not signing the contract or not knowing anything about the contract. Again, it's all clickbait again. I believe the deal is already done. It's just a case of him coming and signing, you know, the actual contract. And, you know, in the Football London, he goes, Arsenal even headlines, Aubameyang drops a major contract hint by basically saying that don't worry, guys, there will be some good news very soon. So that's what we want to hear, that there's going to be good news very soon and that you have signed the thing. What else is there? There's talk of Ainsley Maitland-Niles. There's like 2 Premier League clubs that I know of are interested in him, possibly 3, but the 2 is Wolves and, well, yeah, Tottenham, should I say. Tottenham was one of them. They had looking to present a £20 million bid. You also got Wolves that have come into the running and also Newcastle. Now, as I said, I don't want to lose this guy because he's a very good player in terms of what he can do in terms of different positions. And it would be sad to see him go. You know, and I said if he did go, I don't want him going down to that club down the road. Would he do well in Newcastle? You know what I mean? I don't know. Wolves, probably, you know, Wolves, they play a more, you know, the game that he would sort of like, you know, I think he would fit definitely in the style of how Wolves play. That kind of counter attacking football. But yeah, you know, there are plenty of clubs that are interested in Ainsley Maitland-Niles. You know, 20 million, you know, that is a good price in this, you know, sort of state of pandemic. And will Arsenal be tempted to pursue this? I know we need to raise the money in order to get the necessary transfer targets that we've actually looked at, but I don't know. I don't know. I mean, you know, it's come out that Arsenal have put up 10 players for sale. You know, one of them being Bellerin. You know, they're looking to possibly get shot of him. I'm trying to think of the club that is interested in him. Let me see if I can find that. I know, was it Juventus? I'm not too sure if it was Juventus. Hold on. I know Charlie Nicholas has come out and suggested that they should sell him. You know, let's look here. Can't see anything here, but I'm assuming, I know that he was linked with some clubs in Italy and in Spain. Bellerin, I mean, you know, if Bellerin goes, then, you know, you need to keep the likes of Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I don't think Cedric would be the one to come in and fill that spot. I would prefer Ainsley Maitland-Niles there if Bellerin is definitely going to go. I mean, we would get decent money for him. I reckon we'll get 25, 30 mil for him. Again, that's good. That can go to the pot in terms of what we want to do. So I think the big issue here is that Arsenal need to get rid of lots of players, and that is the case. You know, we need to offload a load of players. I keep saying it. You know, I'm sounding like a scratch record, but that is the case at the moment. Where he will go, we don't know. But I'm sure that as the transfer window starts to progress, and once we start to lock down the targets that we got, or get the targets that we're in, then we can start offloading the players that we don't want. But it's saying that Arsenal have put up 10 players for transfer. Let me know in the comments who those 10 players should be that you think should leave the club. What sort of fees you think those 10 players that you pick, what sort of fees you think they should go for? And then with the sort of money that we raise, you know, how much do you think, or what I'm basically saying is that how much do you think that we would get for these guys, and where would you then invest that money? Let me know in the comments. You know what we need. But let me know in the comments what you think. There's not really a lot apart from, you know, where we thought that we had sort of sealed a deal with Gabriel. We're still waiting. Again, I'm just hoping that come tomorrow we will have some good news concerning him. Again, the Aubameyang deal, you know, just waiting for him to sign. He must be back in the country now, so we need to get him to you know, sign up as well. Ian Wright has been tweeting him and, you know, mimicking, like he said, if you don't sign it, then I'll end up signing it. So look, Aubameyang, man, let's do this, man. Let's sign it. Let's get this going. I think once you sign, then kind of it'd be a kind of clearer picture in terms of what we're going to be doing as a club going forward. So yeah, so basically, Gabriel, we're just waiting for. I think it's just an announcement. Again, announcement for Aubameyang when he signs it. And then, you know, you've got, there was another guy, Socrates, Napoli, Gattuso, if I can say his name. He's interested in Socrates, and he's even asking the club to buy him out of his contract, to just let him go on a free. Can Arsenal afford to do that? Would they do it? Who knows? I think if he did end up going to, say, somewhere like Napoli, you know, we could possibly get a 10 million for him. So again, let's see what happens. He's just had a new baby, so congratulations on that. But it looks like, you know, it looks like his days are numbered at Arsenal. We do need to get rid of a load of defenders, and yeah, let's see what happens concerning that. But as I said, there's a whole lot of players that we need to get off our books. So let's wait and see, and we'll, you know, take it from there. Listen, please like, as I said, subscribe and share, and I'll see you on the next daily transfer. Take care.